Welcome to Physics Unwrapped YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to solve problems on atomic and molecular physics. In the previous 4 videos, I have covered LS coupling, JJ coupling, equivalent case and non-equivalent case. Under those concepts and topics, I'm going to solve a previous year question paper starting from 2013 to 2025 till now. These questions are quite important and quite easy for the upcoming KSET examination. Yes, let us start with the first question. What we have in the first question, if the 4f shell of an atom, there are 6 electrons, they are given it to be 6 electrons, the value of G is, what is the value of G? You need to find, which was asked in 2014. They have given the options 0, 1, 2 and 3. How to approach this question? The first int they have given, it is having the 6 electrons, right? And if the 4f shell of an atom, here f shell is given, right? 4f shell is given. Concentrate for this f. Now I have told from the previous classes, if L, that is the orbital angular momentum value, is 0 means it represents S shell. When the orbital angular momentum 1 is, it represents P. Like that, L which is equal to 2, it represents SPD. F, L which is equal to 3, it represents F. Right. This is clear to you people. Now, here what they are asking, it has the 6 electrons, right? Now, what is the maximum capacity of this F shell so that the maximum electrons can accommodate? That is 14. According to the electronic configuration, S shell accommodates 2, P accommodates 6, D accommodates 10, and F accommodates 14, like that. F, G accommodates 18, like that it will goes on. So we can observe there is a difference of 4 here. Okay. So how many electrons can F shell will accommodate? 14 electrons. 14 electrons. So I can write inside the grid like this. This is the representation of the electronic configuration of 4f shell. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. One more I will add. Now how many electrons they have given? So they have given it to be 6 electrons. I am going to fill in the boxes, that is 6 electrons are filled. Remaining one box is incomplete, and the 6 electrons amid the fourth place will be 0, and next it will be 1, 2, 3. Here the side it will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. What are these? Means these are the values of n, which I am writing above. And the spin of the electron, it is clearly given, that is 6 electrons. The spin of the electron is half. So half into how many boxes we have? The 6 boxes, 6 electrons. So 2 ones are 2 threes are. So what is the spin? Spin angular momentum is 3, right? From the accommodation we got S value to be 3. And what is the L value? Just add how much you have filled, leave about this empty box. How much you have filled, just add the numbers. So it will be minus 1 plus 1 get cancels, minus 2 plus 2 get cancelled. So we are left with the minus 3. We should not take it as negative, we should always take it as positive. So L value will be plus 3. So S value is 3 and L value is also plus 3. And what is the J value? J value will runs from inside the magnitude L minus S to L plus S, right? Now what is this L minus S? L minus S is 3 minus 3 to 3 plus 3, right? So 3 minus 3 is how much? 3 minus 3 is 0. So 3 plus 3 is how much? 6. So J can take the values from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it can take the value 7 values. Now observe this filling concept. In the filling concept, the electrons is less than half filled, right? If the electrons is less than half filled case, a J will occupy the lower value. Okay, here the lower value is what? 0. So I can check the option A to be 0. I hope everyone is clear to this question. Let us move to the next question. What we are having in this question, the possible values of the total angular momentum J resulting from the addition of two angular momentum, that is J1 and J2. This is very quite easy question which was asked in 2014. They have given a J1. First write down the given terms. They have given J1 value to be 1 and J2 value to be 2. So what is the J value? J value is inside the magnitude, that is J1 minus J2 to J1 plus J2. This is the formula. Okay. Now what is the value of J1? It is 1 minus 2 to 1 plus 2 after applying to the formula. So 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1 inside the magnitude to 1 plus 2 is what? 3. So it will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means it is 1, 2 and 3. So what are the values of J? So J is having the value 1, 2, 3. Yes, everyone understood? Let us move to the next question. This was asked in 2015 under LS coupling scheme. The possible spectral terms, that is 2s plus 2s plus 1 Lj for the electronic configuration 2s1 and 3s1. So LS coupling they have given. So we shall solve this. Under LS coupling, first you need to take the values of, first write down the question. It is 2s. 1 means you can omit that. This is just a 2s and this is just a 3s. Now here what is L1? L1 is, if L value which is equal to 0 means it is S, right? So L1 which is equal to how much? 0, and here I'm calling this to be L2. L2 is equal to 0. Observe that this will comes under equivalent case and simply you can write it as S square. Okay, this will comes under a equivalent case. Just absorb. Okay, now the spin of an electron, that is S1 which is equal to what? Half, and S2 which is equal to half. Next you need to find the value of J1 and J2 respectively. So what is the value of J1? J1 which is equal to L minus S2. In this it is L1 minus S1 to L1 plus S1, right? So L1 minus S1 is what? 0 minus half is half. So 0 plus half is also half. So we are getting the J1 value to be half. Similarly, find out the value of J2. So J2 also we will get half. Now we want the total angular momentum. J is nothing but J1 minus J2 to J1 plus J2, right? J1 plus J2. So it is J1 minus J2 is how much? J1 minus J2 is half minus half is 0. 2. Half plus half is what? 1. So the values are 0 comma 1. So J can take the value 0 and 1. Right. Now after this what we need to do? We need to take the values of L1 and then substitute the values of S, then substitute the values of J. Obviously we have the value of L1 and L2 or the 2, that it is clearly visible. Now L1 which is equal to 0, L2 which is equal to 0 means S shell will come into the existence. Now S1 value is half. According to the term symbol, S1 is half means 2S plus 1. Okay, 2S plus 1, instead of S it will be half plus 1. Half of get cancelled. So it will be 2, right? So it will be, once again, what is the value of S? S value is what? 2. Here we will not consider this S value. Instead of that, complete S value we will consider, not the S1 value, not the S2 value. So complete S1 value will be half minus half is what? 0. Half plus half is 1. If S which is equal to 0, if this part is 0, what will come into the existence? The 1 will come into the existence. So 2s plus 1 will take the value 1, and in this part below in the subscript, instead of j, if s which is equal to 0, what are the values of j? J value is what? 0. Okay. And if s which is equal to 3, what are the values of j? 3. The values of j are 1. So the values of j are 1, I am telling, means mj will take the values 0, plus or minus 1. I hope this concept is very clear to you people. Again, I'm going to explain. This is S1 and S2. We got half and half. But the total spin we need to find. The total spin is nothing but the magnitude of half minus half to half plus half. So magnitude of half minus half is what? 0. A magnitude of half plus half is what? 1. Right. Now, a first term we want to find. In the first term, it is clear from the options only you can eliminate. The P will not come. Only we are having the value of L to be 0. The value of L to be 0 means only S term will come into the existence. Now, first take the value of S which is equal to 0. If I take the value of S which is equal to 0, we have the value of L. If S which is equal to 0 and L which is equal to 0, J is obviously 0. That's why I have written here. Now, if S which is equal to 1, L which is equal to 0, what is the value of J? J which is equal to 1. That is L minus S to L plus 1. That is why I have written here 1. Okay. Now it is clear to you people. What is the solution? That is 1 is 0 and 3 is 1. Option B is the right option. Let us proceed to the next question. What we have in this question? An atom is having the outer electronic configuration, that is 4p and 4d. The spectral terms for LS coupling scheme are. So again, they have asked the LS coupling scheme. Let us solve. And for this, the options were very lengthier. That's why I did not write the options. The given is 4p and 4d. Similarly, we will solve from the previous question. How we solve the previous question, like that we will solve. What are the values of L1? Here L1 is 1. Why? Because P. And next L2 will be how much? 2. 2. Okay. And S1 is half and S2 is half. Okay. Now from here, what is the value of L? L is nothing but magnitude of L1 minus L2 to L1 plus L2, right? Now, the L1 minus L2 is what? L1 minus L2 is 1 minus 2 to 1 plus 2. So 1 minus 2 is what? 1 minus 2 is 1, 2 1 plus 2 is 3. So I can write it as 1, 2 and 3 or the values of L. Now similarly, what is the S value? S value is S1 minus S2 to S1 plus S2. So S1 minus S2 is what? 0. S1 plus S2 is half plus half, it is 1. So you will be having the values 0 and 1. Now, if you'll write here, if S which is equal to 0, what are the values of L? L is having the value 1, 2, 3. So if S which is equal to 0 means term symbol will be 1, right? And S is 0 and L is 1 means it will be P. And what is the J value? 1 minus 0 plus to 1 plus 0. So it will be 1p1. And what will be the next term? Next term is S which is equal to 0, again 1. L which is equal to 2. L which is equal to 2 means T, and J value is also 2, right? Like that you can found out. In the previous topic, I have told you people how to solve. Here I am going to write directly. Next, here we are having again the S value which is equal to 1. See why I am writing S value which is equal to 1 means 2S plus 1 which is equal to 0. Okay. Then if 2S plus 1 which is equal to 0 they have given means the value of s will be obviously plus or minus 1. Instead of doing like this, instead of this s, we need to substitute the value to be 0. If we substitute the value to be 0, what I'm going to get? I'm going to get 1. Okay, let me erase it. Yes, again come back. Now again the s which is equal to 0 means 1. 3 is s, p, d, f and j value is 3. These are the terms. And one more set of terms we have for s which is equal to 1. For s which is equal to 1, what are the L values? L values are 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so s which is equal to 1 means 2 times of 1 plus 1, that is equal to 3. Okay, 3. L which is equal to 1 means p. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 plus 1 is 2. So 0, 1, 2. Okay, like this. Next, again 3, and instead of this 2, L which is equal to 2 means D. So 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 plus 1 is 3. That's why it will be 1, 2, 3. And again the s value to s plus 1, that multiplicity value is 3. And instead of s which is equal to 1, here we have L, instead of L which is equal to 1, we are having L which is equal to 3. L which is equal to 3 means f term will come into the existence. 3 minus 1 is 2, 3 plus 1 is 4. So the values are 2, 3, 4. So in the options, all this are given. So that's why this is the right solution according to the LS coupling concept. Okay, let us move to the next question. The number of possible terms of a one electron atom, that is 2d 5 by 2. It was asked in 2016. Number of possible terms of one electron. Okay, they have given one electron means what is the value of S? S will take the value of, from here it is very clear, D means what is the value of L? L which is equal to 2. Now the number of possible terms means they are asking the value for J. Okay, how many J values we are having? So do it J which is equal to L minus S, 2L plus S, right? So L minus S is 2 minus half, 2, 2 plus half. So what is 2 minus half? 2 minus half, 2 2s are 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 by 2, 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 is 5 by 2. So the values are 3 by 2 and 5 by 2. The solution is 2. Option E is the right option. Okay. Two, there are the two possible terms. Okay. Now let us move to the next question. What we have in this question: for an electronic configuration in which there is a one s electron and one d electron, the resultant spectral terms, which was asked in 2020, is for an electronic configuration one s electron means s1 which is equal to, once again, s1 which is equal to half. And what about the L1? So L1 which is L1 which is equal to S electron means L1 which is equal to 0. And D electron, 1 D electron, so S2 which is equal to half, L2 which is equal to D means it is 2. Okay, now you need to find the values of S. So S values is half minus half to half plus half, 0 and 1. L values are 0 minus 2, 0 plus 2. It is L was having the value just a number 2. Now from here we need to find the values of J for S which is equal to 0, L which is equal to 2. What are the values of J? That is nothing but 2 itself. In terms of term symbol, how can I write? So 2s plus 0 multiplicity, it will be 1. Elements 2 is D. 1D, what are the values of J? 1D, 2. Okay. Now, and next what we have, S value which is equal to 1, L value which is equal to 2. So J values is 1 minus 2 inside the magnitude to 1 plus 2. 1 minus 2 is 1, 1 plus 2 is 1, 2, 3 values we will get. So S which is equal to 1 means the multiplicity will be having the 3 instead of L which is equal to 2, it will be D, and J values are 1, 2, 3. So the J values are not given in the option, only 1D and 1D and 3D. 1D and 3D, which is matching. Option C is matching. So option C is the right answer. Okay. Now let us move to the next and the final question. Write the values of the quantum numbers LSJ corresponding. Till now we have, this was asked in recently, that is 2025 paper. Till now we are familiar with the J, that is a angular momentum quantum number, S spin quantum number, and L orbital quantum number. And you know the term symbol I have already explained in my previous classes. N 2s plus 1 L J. Okay. Instead of 2s plus 1, what we have 2. So they are asking the value of L and S only. So 2s which is equal to 2 minus 1. So h which is equal to what? 1 by 2. We got the value of s as 1 by 2. And L. So if L which is equal to 0, that means it is S shell. L which is equal to 1, that means it is P. So what is the value of here L? L which is equal to 1, because in the question they have given it to be P. Okay. And write the values of a quantum number corresponding to this question. So here 3 by 2, they have given the value of J already. J which is equal to 3 by 2. From the options, they have given in the order L, S, J. So what is L? 1. What is J? 1 by 2. What is L? 1. What is S? 1 by 2. What is J? 3 by 2. So option A is the right option. I hope this topic is very clear to you people. If you did not understand the concept, please go through all 4 videos, then you will be very clear. Whichever part, from whichever part they pick the question and ask, you can able to answer when you see all those 4 videos under atomic and molecular physics. Thank you for watching. For more videos, you can visit my YouTube channel, that is Physics Unwrapped.